But listen, the referee, Kevin Clancy, was about 2 yards from it, and he could see what was unfolding in front of him, and he pulled his card out straight away. So he thought right away there's a wee hand getting swiped across the face. He didn't make contact, let's be honest.
But I don't think you can blame Kevin Clancy, Mick, seeing as how it was Nick Walsh.
Nick Walsh, sorry. Kevin Clancy was a good view. It's one of the two of them. One of our top operators, I think it was. But he took a swipe right in front of the referee, and I think he's got the best view of it. I thought, well,
swipe. I really would call that a swipe. A swipe.
Well, I mean, the rule book will say if you raise your hands, and especially if it's towards a face, you're going to get in trouble. It's. I didn't think there was much on it. At the time, I didn't think there was anything in it. And you saw it again. Actually, when you see all the replays, you're looking at the kind of, is he kicked out? Is he lashed out? You don't even really see the hand go up. It's until you see it third or fourth view, you think, all right, it's a wee kind of slap out, but not big contact. So I don't think there's much in it. But unfortunately, the rule books these days will suggest that's going to copy a red card. So, I mean...
That's a nonsense. By the way, it's never a red card. Never in a million years is it a red card. And VAR obviously feel the same. That's why they've called Nick Walsh over to look at it. They've said, you've got this wrong, effectively. And Nick Walsh has just decided that he knew better. So you can just aim to slap folk in the face if you want, and if you don't make connection, you're all right. I'd say I'm arguing that I'm not sure that he's tried. You're calling it a slap or a swipe. I'm not sure that Diomande's tried to make a connection. I think he's been pushed off balance and his arms come up. And if there was zero force, I mean, it'd be a pathetic effort of a slap, even if it did land. So for me.
So it's not if a slap's not a sore slap, then it's okay.
It's a tickle. He's getting sent off for a tickle. He's getting sent off for a tickle there.
This is not 1970s parenting here, Keith. You can't just be launching slaps about the place. I
tell you what, though, Daniel, you did speak to a resident referee before we came on air tonight, and he probably backs Michael, doesn't he?
He does. We spoke to Des Roach, the one and only Des Roach, who sadly couldn't join us because he has prior commitments, but he did point out that he thought it was a yellow card. He thought a yellow card for petulance. However, he did say that he thinks the odds of it being overturned are extremely slim. He says that the rule is attempting to strike or striking. And, I can agree with you, Mick. I think it was an attempt to strike. And it was very, very soft.
Wow.
But
wow, guys.
I don't think he's just fallen in his hand. I mean,
very soft. He's pushed in the chest. He's pushed in the chest.
It's very.
He's in no way is he the aggressor in that scenario. I think it's crazy. And by the way, if that is a red card offence these days, you're looking at games finishing 7-aside. There's just nothing in that, and I can't believe that Nick Walsh, having the benefit of having a second look, having a guy in his ear saying, Nick, I think you might have been a bit hasty there. You might want to take another look at that. And he's stuck by it.
He's the best view, but he's only a yard or 2 yards away from it happening. So he could see and he can gauge. He heard the whoosh of the hanging across his face.
The Tyson-like swing.
He saw that they heard the change in the atmospheric pressure of that swing across the house.
I'm glad you're laughing, Mick. I think even you realise you're making a ridiculous argument.
Listen, I'm not. Listen, all I'm saying is that in the modern day rule book, whether I agree with it or not doesn't really matter. But in the terms of the modern day, and as Des was saying, that whether we like it or not, whether it's right or wrong, that's the kind of rule these days. If you raise your hands and try and swipe something in the coupon, you're going to get any bother. So it doesn't really matter if I think it's a laughing matter or not, because it's listen, these days that seems to be a red card. It's mind-boggling, isn't it? Really. But
Clement's already said that they're going to appeal it, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he said that in the after-match stuff.
But again, I don't see how they can be successful in appeal, because that's the argument, is we can't raise your hands and aim a swipe at somebody, regardless of the kind of force or malice. And I mean, I'm joking about 70s parenting. I get slapped far harder than that. That's for sure. I can tell you. That's how I can sit in this plastic chair not feeling my backside's like leather. but as I say, the way the rules are these days, it's a difficult one to overturn. That's for sure.